Oh man. Good evening, good people and Eagle fans. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's chilly out here tonight. I need a sweat jacket. Thank God I got the fire here. This is the thing I missed. Well, I missed a lot of things, but I really miss having the fire pit and being outside and the actual cold and sitting here on the bench and talking to you guys about what else the Dallas Cowboys. Tomorrow, it's on. It is on tomorrow. I don't know what to think, man. I don't know what to think. I have friends and people. In fact, there's actually a lot of you Cowboy fans that are there in Philadelphia. And what I keep hearing from people is this A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts situation is real, that they do not like each other. And it is literally a powder keg. And you know the thing is when you're winning, that cures a lot of things. And the Eagles, by the skin of their teeth, have been playing great teams and they've been winning. But if they start losing some, that may start getting ugly. And I hope that the Dallas Cowboys help push them right on over the edge. That the Cowboys can come do something special. The Cowboys, I have to say, to me, they are doing things different. I get it. Eagle fans, you can go through and say, well, you ain't going nowhere. We probably aren't this year. But I can look and say, the team is now got accountability. You miss the bus, you're out breaking curfew, there's ramifications. Boys will be boys, but there's consequences. We're not going to just sit here and keep dead weight on the roster. If you're not performing, Kyer Elam, appreciate you being here. We know we gave up draft capital for you, but have a good time. See ya. Mozzie, bro, we thought you were going to be better. We thought that we were going to be able to use and turn you into what we needed. Didn't work out. We're going to trade you and go ahead and move on. And they're actually trying to bring in some real talent. But I can't wait to see. Actually, I can't wait to see because I'm going to enjoy the next 7 weeks of Cowboys at least. And understand whether they win or lose, they're setting up to win later. Because the way I look at this is, to me, the only way you get better at football is actually playing football. The work that they do, in training camp and OTAs, sorry, that's not really it. You need to be going 100 miles an hour and get consistency. So when I got Kenny Clark and Osa Digizua, Donovan Easy, Quentin Williams out there playing together, tackling people and working together, this is going to pay dividends for us next year. Having Overshown back and Savon Ravel, they didn't get a lot of snaps last week, but you saw the flashes and things that say, okay, those guys are really good. And we can figure out if Matt Everfuss is the guy or not. All of these things are good things. And I was asking Walker Wade, I said, listen, man, I remember how it was last year when I was in Dallas before the game, that Cowboy fans were through. They were fed up with the Cowboys and just said, man, screw Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, the Cowboys, and everything else. But there's a difference now that people are beginning to have hope. That maybe we're headed in the right direction. We've still got a long ways to go. A really long ways to go. And, people laugh and say, you're a 4-win team. You're a bunch of bums. But I'm going to tell you, I really and truly believe that the Cowboys are getting some momentum, that they have found their mojo, that they are now playing as a team. We've said all along that our offense is good. We just need some defense. Well, we'll see how much defense we have with Jalen Hurts. Because other than Geno Smith, everybody else has been lighting us up except for the Eagles. Has been lighting up that defense. This will be a good, I forgot. It might not be a test. Because the Eagles' offense stinks. They don't score a lot of points. But if the Eagles' offense scores a lot of points, then we really still have a long ways to go. And when you think about it, because Eagle fans, I guess they only have one speed, and that's 100% full go, straight up asshole. I can look at that game and say, we had missed opportunities in that game. We moved the football and should have made plays. When we got down there after the Miles Sanders run and then the fumble before the half, it's a game changer. We get down there and we have George Pickens with the personal foul. We have Jake Ferguson drop a touchdown pass. We have CeeDee Lamb wide open late in the game, dropping 3 passes. Those plays were the difference between winning and losing that game. In their house, at their party, right then and there. Now you can look at it and say, well, the Eagles defense now has Jalen Carter and Jalen Phillips. That does make them a better defense. And their defense is playing pretty good. Although, I might put an asterisk by it, because looking at the Lions that are beat up, that are a dome team, that they were playing in extremely bad winds, and that the weather was definitely in favor of the Eagles. We're in Dome Stadium. We're at home, where Dak Prescott hasn't lost a game there since 2017 to a division foe. I hope that streak continues, because that, my friends, would be legendary. That would be an oh shit for the Eagles, and that would be a lot of hope for a Dallas Cowboys team that really and truly needs it. Brian Schottenheimer, some people are surprised at what he's done with this offense. I told you guys I wasn't worried about the offense when he hired him. I said, remember, he had Mark Sanchez with the Jets when he was the offensive coordinator there. And that team went to the AFC Championship game twice. They had one of the top running games in football. In Seattle, Russell Wilson's 3 best years were with Brian Schottenheimer. 36 plus TDs every year, 10 or less interceptions, 4,000 yards, and they were one of the top running teams in the NFL at the time. So what he's doing here is exactly what he did with Russell Wilson. Now we just need to get the defense together. It's on tomorrow. I'm going to bed a little early tonight because I got to go to the store and get some eats for tomorrow. I think David Wiley's coming by. Maybe E2 Blue might be by. Haven't heard from DMV if he's going to be by or not, but we'll be here. Mike will be here, and we'll be watching the game. And the one thing I can guarantee you guys of is I'll be here after the game. Win or lose, I can't say the same for Eagle fans. All right, good people. I appreciate you guys as always. And remember, always, always, always let the people you love know how you feel about them. And I love you guys. God willing, we'll be here tomorrow, hopefully on a Victory Sunday. Peace.